Okay. If everyone is good, then we should be good to start. Darkness.
Guys, copyright stuff.
I know.
Which is why I poured my
Immediate.
favorite drink in my literally dead cup.
2 seconds.
Nice.
This is what I use for every D&D session.
Alright, so hello everybody, and welcome back to the Curse of Strahd campaign.
Been a while.
It's been a while. Let me do the
Just a little while.
But where we last left off, you guys were exploring your way through the death house and made it to the attic, where you guys met the two children who you guys had seen outside, who you guys now know are go by the names Thorn and Rose. Thorn and Rose, wanting you guys to stay there forever, decided to inhabit the bodies of, I believe, Airic and Kllink.
Yes.
Okay. It was by Malva, who kind of was just like, can you guys just not do that? Like, if you guys want, I'll stay here, but please don't do that.
I'm sure her RP was a little better than can you not?
Her RP was definitely better. It was a couple months ago is the problem.
Nah, I'm pretty sure it was Can You Not.
And after which, Gudrun actually decided to cast ceremony on the two so that their spirits would be laid temporary to rest.
It's pretty
For
cool.
7 days.
For 7 days. Which is now where they actually reach level 2, and they have found out that the stairs to the basement are over here, and a secret thing.
Spiral staircase.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Secret spiral staircase.
Secrets are no fun. Secrets are...
But yeah, that is where you guys are currently at. And Kllink is stealth,
As always.
as always. So, what are you guys gonna do?
Jeez.
I thought we were searching the entire level before moving on. Because I believe that's what we said we were going to do.
Or is it possible that we can just leave now that the spirits are like laid to rest?
Well,
Unfortunately,
we haven't tried.
Give me an Arcana check, Malva.
Can I make that check?
My monk make this check. Alright, let's
Why not?
Because you're not there.
oh,
If you were next to Malva, I'd say that would make sense because you would have heard her say it, but you're literally on the opposite side of the house.
great.
Yeah,
Arcana.
But my
That will be a 9.
A 9?
9?
Alright. I'd say...
I would have got a nat 20.
Shut up, you're not there. I'd say with that 9 would be high enough. You kind of try and since the house, like how it felt before laying the spirits to rest compared to now, it feels the same. So you can probably guess that you would not be able to leave still. That there is something else here keeping you trapped inside the house, other than Thorn and Rose.
Damn, alright.
Either probably daddy or mommy or some monster.
Or all of the above.
Didn't have to introduce that option, but okay.
I guess since like Malva had like a really good look at the dollhouse, she would know how to get to basement?
Yes.
I think we all do. Didn't?
They said where it was. It's technically over here. Basically gave you a general area, whereas Malva looked to see where the general area was and made the high enough check to see exactly where the staircase is.
Where do I see where I am?
Where do you see where you are? That is not on this page. Give me. Are you looking into this room?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
The jellyfish died.
He's rolled 2 nat 20s on this dice, and I don't like it. Alright. So with that dice, you see all of this. So let me just read you something. This dust-choked room contains a slender bed, a nightstand, a small iron stove, a writing desk with a stool, an empty wardrobe, and a rocking chair. A smiling doll in a lacy yellow dress sits in the northern window box, cobwebs draping it like a wedding veil. So that is what you see.
That's it?
Yes.
Nothing special?
Nope.
Nothing hidden?
Nope.
Okay.
Just you just see a doll. You can try and see if the doll is cursed. I mean, if you want. It's not.
Okay.
I just wanted to give you that slight hope.
I'll head back to the group. Stealth, of course.
Alright. What is everybody else doing? As I... Fuck.
Well,
Back up.
Mm,
uh,
like Malva would carefully be looking everywhere, like on the walls, the roof, everywhere for anything that would jump out at her as we move to the basement.
Okay. I will say you do know you have to at least go into this room to get into the staircase.
Great.
So the room that Airic is next to.
Goes
You can,
through
you,
the
can, you
wall.
can move through the wall. You can go ahead and move through the wall. It's fine.
I am creepy. Oh, hello, creepy.
Which
Oh,
room is
speaking
this
of
one?
creepy.
That's Fox's token, don't worry.
Just sort of Jonathan just walks through a wall.
If you guys want to move your tokens in there too, you can.
we'll
As
we'll
I-
be following the person who knows the way down.
Okay. As I will read something off to you guys.
Dead bodies.
This dusty chamber is packed with old furniture. Chairs, coat racks, standing mirrors, dress mannequins, and the like, all draped in dusty white sheets. Near an iron stove underneath one of the sheets is an unlocked wooden trunk.
I'ma go over to it.
You go over to it?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'ma check for
Interested
traps.
too.
Mm,
You guys are gonna check it too? Okay.
I'ma
Yeah.
check for traps though.
So go ahead and check for traps.
I'm not dumb.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh
that's
boy.
a 14.
There are no traps on this chest.
Thank God.
Do you guys open it now?
I do.
Okay. So Malva and Kllink. As you guys open up the chest, you guys see the skeletal remains of a woman wrapped in a tattered bedsheet stained with dry blood. And Malva, you are able to recognize the clothes as the nursemaid from downstairs. Ah!
Oh.
Who's the cleric? Which one? Gudrun or Airic?
Gudrun.
Gets
Ah,
a little catch up.
Gudrun!
I sort of opened the chest for you.
Isn't this like your sort of thing?
I.
Mm.
I assume
Okay.
all folks in here are ghosts now, so.
I say player wise, I want to say I'm not sitting here for another fucking hour to cast ceremony.
Fair.
I was thinking of just burning the bones. Supernatural, so.
You have to salt and burn the bones.
Yeah,
True.
I'm sure salt. I'm sure
We
Kllink
have
has
no
salt.
table salt.
Fair.
They probably have some in the pantry downstairs.
So what would you guys... well, Gudrun, would you like to do anything about it?
What are you gonna do anymore?
Don't worry about it.
When you say don't worry about it, that just makes us worry about it more.
Okay, are we back up? Yes, we are. Okay.
Oh,
So I think you guys heard what I said about that they were stabbed to death.
Yes.
If not,
oh, them?
yeah. If not, basically Gudrun did a medicine check on the corpse and found that this corpse was stabbed to death.
Seems this body was stabbed to death. Slowly shuts the lid to the chest.
Can I do an investigation check of this room?
Sure. Give me an investigation check.
That's 7.
A 7. It's a room. It's got dust. It's got dust-covered things. It's got blankets covering chairs.
I'm just slowly peeking under every blanket.
Well, you peek under every blanket. There are chairs, coat racks,
Checking
mirrors.
if each one is a ghost.
Yeah, you open one and you see movement under it, and it scares you a little bit, and then you realize it's a mirror. It's yourself.
Look at this kid fucking down. Close.
Right. Do we get down into the basement from here then?
Malva, you would know that the door to the basement is actually behind where Airic is standing.
Yeah, behind Airic, that's where we're headed.
Do I have to re-stealth?
Right.
You'd have to, but I'd say since you're going down the stairs, you kind of can't stealth because it is a small area.
I'm a small person.
It's a smaller
I
area
thought
than you can stealth.
I will sort of step back and let the others go first.
Well, I would like to go down the steps and then stealth the second I hit the landing.
As the
Alright.
cleric, I would like to roll perception to keep track of everyone.
Yeah,
Okay,
Malva
roll
did say
perception.
that she wanted to look for, like, things.
Well, I got a
in the
28.
walls.
Hold
Sorry. Keep going. I apologize.
on. What were you saying, Malva?
I was gonna say, Malva would probably be going first, because she did say that she was looking around everywhere for things that could pop out of people.
Okay. So Malva's gonna go first. What about everyone else?
Click behind.
Okay, Kllink would be following Malva.
How many do we have? We have 6.
Aerendyl doesn't care where he is in the lineup.
That's how
Airic
you
will
get
go in the
shot by
middle.
trap.
Okay. Then we have Gudrun, Anastasia, and Aerendyl.
Gudrun would go last because nothing attacking from behind.
Okay. So I'd say this is probably the lineup, kind of curved off to the side because this is a smaller room and I can't work with it. A narrow spiral staircase made of creaky wood is contained within a 5-foot wide shaft of mortared stone that starts in the attic and descends 50 feet to the dungeon level, passing through the lower levels of the house as it makes its descent. Thick cobwebs fill the shaft and reduce visibility in the staircase to 5 feet.
Fog.
And let me just drag you guys over to here. Because you guys are at a new map now.
And I stealth. My stealth level is 28. Nothing's finding.
What did you say your self was?
28.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
23 was his perception. Anyways.
I will say you guys are kind of in a messed up way just because this is a very small area. So I can't exactly move you guys in a very good way. From the moment you arrive in the dungeon, you guys can hear an eerie, incessant chant echoing throughout the hallways.
But what if we didn't?
That's,
Well,
Not
if
good.
this place wasn't fucking ominous before, it is now.
Without perception checks, I will say, you guys are listening, trying to pinpoint where this chanting could be coming from, as there is this way that you can go to, or this way that you can go to. There are 2 different ways that you could approach. You guys find that it is impossible to gauge where the sound is coming from. It just echoes all around you from everywhere.
Alright, well, I suggest that someone who can actually, like, see in the dark can guess whichever way we want to go, because I can't see shit.
Okay,
I'm hidden, so none of you can see me.
real quick. Can I hit with everybody within 10 feet of me?
okay.
I'd say you'd be able to get everyone within 10 feet of you.
Alright, cool. I'm using Eyes of the Night. Anybody within 10 feet of me has dark vision, no max range.
Nice.
There we
Vision
go.
now extends.
It does not I don't think it extends if you already have it.
It does not stack.
No, it does not.
So
You guys want me to go forward and creep forward and take a look at what's actually happening in one of these rooms?
Can do. That could work.
That would
Okay.
probably be much safer.
I pick the direction of. Oh my god! I forgot that I'm like black on this one. That way. I go that way.
I will swap you in this character. I will say, as you reach right here, you see that there is a way to go where you're standing, or this way.
She'll go and try to take a look this way.
Okay.
I'll be following close behind Malva. Small squad stays together.
Okay.
Yeah, I am gonna be quiet and silent.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a stealth roll.
Okay, she should be good at this. I think it's been a while. She should
Can
be
I help?
good at this.
How would you help her?
Like, make sure she avoids certain places to step on, like some rubble or some stuff.
If you were in front of her, I'd say yes, but since you are following behind her, I'd say no, because otherwise you'd give out your location to help her instead.
Yeah.
So sad.
That is 19.
19. All right, so you are pretty stealthed. You're pretty sure you're stealthy.
I'm gonna roll perception because I am trying to follow.
What's your perception?
Oh, 18.
18. You start to follow after her, and you kind of sneak past Gudrun, because you know that she walked past Gudrun to get over here. You don't know where she went. You're kind of stuck right here. You're not sure if she went forward or to your right.
Where's my D4?
Where's my D4? Oh no.
Odds to the left, even straight. Or odds to the right. So to the right, I go.
All right. So I'll get to you in a second. Malva. Let's see. The room you look in appears to be some sort of quarters. I'd say that you're able to walk in. You don't have to make any deck save or anything. It's safe to enter.
Okay, good.
Before you is a wooden table with 4 chairs that stand at the east end of the room. To the west end of this room, there are 4 alcoves. You are able to see inside of this alcove and this alcove, and you are able to see that they contain moldy straw pallets.
Okay. I don't see anyone in there though. Like no people, persons, nouns.
I will say that you do not see anybody there.
No nouns or pronouns. No he, she, she, they,
Is
them.
the sound getting louder as I walk further in, or?
It seems to be the same. The chants are echoing around you still.
This place is haunted.
She will. Yeah, it's spooky time. She will go and inspect the pallets, I guess, in the alcoves.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check. Actually, investigation.
14.
14? Okay. You kind of look over you kind of search the pallets. There's no bones in them. There's nothing scary. As you're kind of looking in this one, though, you find a very interesting looking doll. At first sight, it looks like a normal, just like child's toy. Like it looks like a little girl's doll. As you pick it up, though, it almost begins to cracken beneath your skin, as what you could assume would be the toy skin of it melt away, and now in your hand is a bone doll.
I want it.
A doll made of a skeleton. Its hair falling out as you brush through it. Its eyes sunken into its skull.
Bone doll. Okay. She will...
The bone doll and the bone.
The bone doll and the bone palette and the bones and the bones
and the bones.
Well, she is creeped out, but she will put it in her bag and just be like, "We will figure you out later."
Okay.
But she doesn't find anything else on the other pallets at all.
No. You look through the other pallets and there is nothing else. You do say that there is a pathway this way.
Does she do the stupid and go on her own?
While you're deciding that, this is a good point for you to try and decide that, because I'm going to go to Kllink.
Hello.
Who accidentally wandered off on his own because he thought he was following you. But he's not. So Kllink. You enter an area that has two different passageways. There's one here, and there's one here.
I go up.
Alright. You go up, and inside this room, you see a blank stone slab leaning against a nearby wall, and a crypt in the middle of the room.
It's like a coffin, right?
Yes.
Anything in it?
You go forward, and there is nothing inside the crypt.
So the bones wandered off. Fine. I'm gonna go inside of the down one.
Okay. You go inside the down one, and you see that there is another room. There's another crypt, and there's another stone slab that is usually meant to seal this crypt that leans against a nearby wall. Etched into the name of the stone slab is the name Walter Durst.
That loser.
The crypt, as you look into it, is empty.
Another wandering skeleton? Cool. I'm gonna head back the path that I did not choose, because obviously Malva must have went that way.
Yeah, I will say, you look through this and you do not see Malva. Actually, going back to Malva.
Was there a name on the other, lid?
On the first lid, there was no name.
Okay.
She will go and take a small peek. Just a small peek down where she can see, and if she can see anything immediately.
Okay. Let me see what room you're going into. Give me a perception check. I will say, to look into this room, as this is a hallway you're standing in, you would have to move to right here.
Okay.
So you'd have to go down the stairs.
Okay. Hello.
Outside of
Hello.
I do have to ask, we've been able to make perception checks to know anything where to go?
I will say,
We were supposed to be following.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Go ahead and give me perception checks as well.
25.
25? Alright, so Gudrun, you know that she went into this room.
Cool.
I think is not 20, so 23.
23. Alright. So Gudrun, you know she went into this room? You're not sure where she went from here. I'd say everyone else is also is not able to follow Malva, but able to follow you into the room.
No one could see me.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm trying to save his plate armor.
I'm saying that you're not stealthy.
I'm gonna scout up to the next room.
You're gonna scout to the next room? Alright.
Because I don't know Malva's going in there, so I want to peek ahead.
Fair. So Malva. As you... I stealth. So I guess for this, where you were just at, a 4-foot diameter well shaft with a 3-foot high stone lip descends into a water-filled cistern in the middle of the room. Basically a well in the middle of the room. A wooden bucket hangs from a rope and pulley mechanism bolted to the crossbeams above the well. In this room, you are able to see 5 different side rooms. What is inside them, you are not very easily able to see from your current location.
That's a lot of rooms. That's a lot of things to explore. No.
Things that could kill us.
There's things that could kill her.
And I will say, Kllink, you get up behind her and you are also able to see this. But you cannot see into the rooms either.
I wish to go to the well.
You wish to go to the well?
Yes.
Malva will actually be like, you know what, I've gone too far without the group, so she will walk back to the group and see them in the room going, oh, hey! Hey.
We're both small.
Okay. Make me a dexterity, since you guys are the exact same size, make me a dexterity saving throw to see if you are able to dodge out of the way as Malva quickly turns around.
14.
Okay. And Malva, give me a perception check.
Oh, you're not gonna see me. I have a 28 in stealth right now.
Well, no, this is against your saving throw. Because even if she doesn't see you, she might still bump into you. Which might freak her out.
Okay, that was cocked. Oh shit. 5!
5? Alright. Kllink, you were able to immediately press up against the wall as Malva just kind of walks past you. You hear her murmuring to herself,
I suddenly see her appear and then walk out.
Yeah. You can hear her moving in front of you. And you hear her footsteps coming towards you at a very quickened fashion. So you kind of just push up against the wall, and you hear Malva and her rep go, need to go to the group, need to talk to the group, need to see the group, as she walks past you.
I scout ahead.
I scout ahead. Alright.
I just want to look down the well. That's really all I want to do.
Okay. So you look down the well. You see that this well goes 30 feet down.
Alright. Well in the range of my dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
That's it?
That is it.
Do I have to roll for anything more?
No, I will say that is all that is written here. It is a stone well that goes 30 feet into a water-filled well.
Cool. I'll stay in this room because I know they're gonna go here. So I'll just peek inside of the rooms. I won't go inside of any of them.
Okay.
Go what they're doing.
While you're doing that, Malva, you are back with the group.
Yeah. Hey, so obviously nothing really here. I found something creepy that we can look at later when we're not in a creepy place. Don't worry, it's just a doll. Dolls are great. They're really cute. It's so cute. You're gonna love it. But big room, lots of exits.
Insight check.
Gudrun does not like anything about this house,
I own it.
and he finds it very strange that there's just something cute in this house. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Well, fine. 21 deception.
21 insight.
Oh my god! Why? Roll again? Okay.
Roll again.
That's a no.
It's a 25. 25.
That's a thing. Oh, okay. Well, I misread the die on this dice roller thing anyways. But it's that was a 7 on dice 13.
13? Alright. Yeah, she found something actually cute, Gudrun. Like, it's weird. Like, I guess she found something actually cute in this terrifying place.
He just likes the house even more now.
Yeah, she'll point behind her and be like, down this way, there's like a big area with lots of different exits and things, and I felt like I explored on my own a little too far, and we should probably go do this together.
Speaking of exploring on their own, where's the other little one?
I've chosen to believe that they're fine.
Okay.
She does not say that convincingly. She does not say that convincingly. She's like, I'm sure they're fine.
I've chosen to believe that they are fine.
Well, I mean, past experience is probably going to prove that wrong, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, let's rush. Let's go.
Alright. So do you guys all follow Malva?
Yeah. Airic sort of attempts to hobble along quickly.
Alright. I will say you guys are all able to easily come into here, and you guys also see the 5 rooms that Malva saw.
Let's get a look in.
Yeah. Which one do we want to do first, then?
Are you guys splitting up to look in the rooms, or all looking
Not split up.
I'd probably already be in room A.
Okay, I will say, just from the outside, you can tell these rooms are not big enough for the entire party to go into.
Okay.
Like, these are relatively small rooms. Sadly.
Alright, so we got more staircases down here. So maybe check the others out first?
Okay. Malva just points to one. This one?
Sure.
Alright, Malva checks for traps before entering the room.
I will say, I will say, as you guys don't need to check for traps for any of the room.
I'm glad because I rolled a 1, so I'm glad.
Yeah, I also
Thanks,
peeked in all of the rooms, so if there was any traps, I activated all.
There are no traps, thankfully.
Not anymore, anyways.
Not anymore. Kllink takes 17 damage.
Makes sense.
So I will say Malva is going in this room. Airic, are you going to this room?
Sure.
Okay. How about Aerendyl, Anastasia, and Gudrun? There are 2 other rooms if you guys would like to check.
Oh, yeah,
if not, then...
They don't know I'm there.
Oh, there are 3 other rooms because you guys don't know where Kllink is.
I'm gonna check this room.
Alright. So you guys go into the rooms. The door slams shut behind you. No. That is not what happens.
Cool.
We'll start from the bottom. We'll work our way from the bottom to the top. So, Airic. I will say I'll do the basic description for all of you guys, just because there are some things that happen in each room. So these 5 side rooms, you guys can tell were bedrooms or quarters for somebody to stay in. Each room contains a wood-framed bed with a moldy straw mattress and a wooden chest to which you can assume holds personal belongings. Each chest you can see is secured with a rusty iron padlock.
My work is starting to begin.
Airic, as you look into this room, you don't really see anything else other than this chest, which you can see is locked.
Alright. If on a quick scan he doesn't see anything, he'll sort of move up to the chest and have a look at the padlock.
Okay. As you look, this is a rusty iron padlock. And it seems like it is something that could be picked with thieves' tools.
Hello.
Or possibly, I guess, maybe a crowbar or something else that you could use to try and jimmy it open or break it open.
I was going to say, does it look rusty enough that he could sort of take his cane and jab it to see if it would break?
What type of cane do you have?
I think it's like a quarterstaff.
Effectively, it's like a sort of solid wooden walking cane.
Okay. I will say, you hit it, and it doesn't bite your cane, so you know it's not a mimic. As you hit it, it kind of clings a little bit against the metal, like a really eerie scratching sound that you don't normally assume would come from a rusty iron thing, but it happened. But it does not budge.
Alright, he will back out the room.
Well, this
Okay.
looks like the job for me.
Anastasia, you are next. Inside your room is the same exact thing that was in Airic's room. And there is a chest over here with a rusty iron thing on it.
What?
I cannot hear you because you are muted.
Yeah.
God dang it! I was muted. Okay. Sorry. I rolled a 18 for perception, and I'm hoping with that I might be able to tell if a chest was a mimic or not. And if
you look at
anything,
this
I'll
chest?
take my quarterstaff and I'll poke the chest.
Okay. You look at this chest. It is not a mimic.
Okay.
If you would like to try and were you trying to hit it with your quarterstaff to see if it was a mimic or to break it open?
Well, to try to break it open, I'll take. Oh, what are my weapons? I don't have anything useful. I'll take like just the hilt. I don't like that. I saw that.
that was me misclicking. That's fine. Don't worry about it. I was trying to do something. that was not supposed to happen.
That you know of, Jai.
I'll take the blunt in the handle of my sword and I'll just try to whack it.
Okay, go ahead and give me an attack roll.
There's just a lot of claims coming from each room.
Yeah.
Can I get advantage by chance?
No. You're always welcome to try again afterwards.
Would I add my sword's hit modifier?
Yes.
That's a 14.
That's unfortunate. So you hit it, and you think you have it just right on to hit it and break it. And then it shifts at the last second. You're not sure if it was due to a gust of wind or what it was,
In the basement.
but it shifts at the last second, and you clang against the chest, missing the lock. The chest does not open.
Can I try again?
Sure. I'll say, for sake of
Absolutely.
time, I'd say that this is going to be the last time that you can try it.
Okay. That's a dirty 20.
Alright, so this time, ready for it to move at the last possible second again, you swing your sword down, and with a clang, it breaks open the lock.
Yay! I'll open it and look in. Not
Alright.
touching everything.
Not
just yet,
touching.
but
Alright, so, inside this chest, you see an ivory hairbrush with silver bristles. And that is the only thing that is inside of this chest.
I don't like that.
No, I don't either.
Really suspicious.
Maybe someone had some really good fashion. Like,
I mean, like, is it like, is the chest like lined or anything, or?
No, it is an empty chest other than this hairbrush.
I'm gonna look at it, be like, nope, and I'm gonna walk out.
Alright.
And as I walk out, and I see that's Gudrun right beside me,
No.
right?
No.
Airic.
Alright. I'm going to say, this house is way too creepy.
You're
And I'll
only
be-
just now fucking realizing that.
And that's it.
Okay. So on to Malva. Your room has the same thing that was in Anastasia's room, including the chest.
Okay. Malva will attempt to open the chest.
Okay. Are you trying to open it by brute force or by thieves'
No,
tools?
she has thieves' tools.
Alright. Go ahead and give me a dexterity check. Or a thieves' tool, technically.
Ooh, 21.
21. All right. You kneel down on the ground. You kind of crack your knuckles, and you slide it. You slide your picks, the lock picks in, and almost like they were guided by something. You put them in at the right spot. Then you make one turn, and it falls off.
I pocket the lock and my tools because I can, and I will open the chest.
Okay. Inside this chest, you see the only thing inside of it is a black leather eye patch with a carnelian stone into it.
what's a carnelian?
That's a good question. I'm gonna Google search what it is.
Yeah, it's like,
I believe
that's
it's some
really
sort of
cool.
flower.
Like,
A carnelian
Malva
is
put it
a
on.
semi-precious orange stone.
Gemstone.
So, a gemstone. So I'll copy
Oh
and
my God.
paste it. This is the gem that is sewn inside into this eye patch.
So it's like a kraken eye.
Malva doesn't even care, and she will put on the eye patch and walk out and be like, "Hey,
All right.
what do you
So go
think?"
ahead. Go ahead and add that to your inventory. It is worth the carnelian. Make sure you have note. The carnelian that is sewn into the eye patch is worth 50 gold pieces.
Which you
Oh,
need
hell yeah.
immediately.
No, but just like for character-wise, because I'm not going to remember to write it down. That Malva has such and such item that is worth such and such money. I'm not going to fucking remember that. What do you think I am?
Gold pieces.
Eye
patch.
Also, as you put it on, give me a charisma saving throw.
Oh, fuck.
no.
Here we go. Malva's charisma. Excuse. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't realize that she was that smooth of a talker, but okay. 6.
Nothing happens.
You had my hopes up.
Notice you're evil.
I couldn't help it.
You enjoyed that way too much.
I enjoyed that a lot. I'm sorry. I could not
I was
help
sitting here going, I just finished my extra character, so bring it.
Fair.
it.
That's fair.
So, Airic and Anastasia, you see Malva come out of her room wearing a fashionably new eye patch.
Interesting choice.
You do you.
On to Gudrun. Your room contains the same things that Malva's room contained.
Okay.
Yeah, it's almost like these rooms are all the exact same thing and have all the exact same description, and I'm just lazy.
Cool. Warhammer to the lock.
Alright, go ahead and make me an attack roll.
All of these are so loud.
Yeah.
Well, see, he heard the. Let me see. He heard the clinging from here, here. If right, my little check thing is black. Never mind.
From here.
That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Alright. With a clang. And Aerendyl and Kllink, you guys also hear this. Kllink, you kind of think to yourself, no one is being stealthy. And you're not sure where Malva is.
He's only heard 3 clinks.
That's you've only 3 claims technically, and there are 4 other rooms. And you see Gudrun. Gudrun. The lock falls off of the chest.
Mm-hmm.
You are easily able to smack it off.
What's in it?
You see a folded piece of black cloth inside the bottom of this chest.
Does it look like it might have something in it?
Yes.
Huh. I would like to grab the actual head of the hammer and use the handle of it to unfold it.
All right. As you do that,
Picking
nothing bad happens as you do that.
Mhm.
Inside of this black leather cloth, you see 3 moss agates, which I can also put the picture of in here, so that you can see.
Pretty gemstone.
They are a green gemstone.
That look like moss.
Exactly. Almost the reason why it's called a moss agate.
Okay.
Things pronounced agate.
Moss agate.
I gotcha.
Agate. There are 3 of them inside of that.
He'll pick him up. He'll fold the cloth back over him. Pick him up and put him in his bag.
Okay. Go ahead and write down in your notes that it is 3 moss agates that are worth 10 gold pieces each. And I assume after that you leave the room?
Yes.
Alright. With that, we are on to our final room. Aerendyl and Kllink.
25 pick lock.
Alright. I will say this will break you out of your stealth.
Don't care.
So, Aerendyl, you're kind of looking around the room, and you notice the chest, but you were kind of looking at the bed first. You look at the chest, see that it's locked, and you're kind of thinking to yourself, I'll probably get someone to pick that in a minute. Look at the bed, kind of see that there's nothing special about it. Look back at the chest. Kllink is standing there with his picking the lock as the lock falls off in front of him.
Collect lock, pick.
Okay then.
Oh,
Fast.
That was fast. Alright, Kllink, you open the chest. Inside this chest, you and Aerendyl see there is you see a pouch made of human skin.
Poggers, I grab it.
Of course, Kllink finds the creepy thing.
Okay, no. Okay.
Doll that had the skin melt off was not creepy?
No, let's say it real quick. The doll with the skin melting off, that's creepy. But what I find creepier than both, sadly, the doll and the skin pouch, is the random ivory hairbrush.
Yeah, that's fair. And you guys don't even know what's in Airic's chest yet, because he wasn't able to.
Be over there soon.
He gave it a whack and left it.
He whacked it.
So, Kllink, do you open this pouch?
Does it eat me?
As you pick it up, it does not seem to do you any harm. Although it feels a little weird to hold a human skin pouch.
Not the first time, but I open it.
What?
I've seen a lot of cursed items in my time.
Alright.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I'm the DM and I don't know how I feel about that. Alright, you look inside. This pouch contains 11 gold pieces and 60 silver pieces.
No, worthless. I hand it over to Aerendyl.
Aerendyl, Kllink kind of looks at it and says, gross, and then hands you the pouch.
I take the pouch and dump coins out and put them in my own pouch. I don't want this pouch.
Alright, you can now add 11 gold pieces and 60 silver pieces to your inventory.
Okay, give me
Or to your money.
Gold and 60 silver.
Yeah, 60.
60 silver and 11 gold. Okay.
So you guys all see Kllink walk out of this room with Aerendyl.
That's where you were, you small cunt.
Did everyone else open their chest?
We've got one last chest that we didn't open, I believe.
Skitter.
Airic hasn't even told you where the chest is.
I assume it's his room.
Yeah. He sort of steps aside.
Alright. Airic, do you follow after him into the room? To see what was inside the chest? Alright.
30-20.
30-20? Alright.
I was gonna say Malva would too, but yeah.
Okay, so Malva, you also
stand
follow.
outside. Yeah.
Alright. It's big enough for all three of you to sit and get in here.
Especially
Although
Malva, small.
Yeah, Malva, you're kind of standing on the bed. It feels nice to be the same height as Airic.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
A little relatable for my life. Let's go.
Inside of this chest, as you open it, Kllink, you see a silver short sword.
Does anyone want this? I kind of
I
want.
do.
I will say, Kllink, you are able to tell that this is not a cursed item.
Yeah, wants it.
Sword, I don't really have a lot of weapons, to be honest. A lot of usable weapons.
Fair.
I feel like everyone has a usable weapon, and I have a cursed sword that half the time I can't use.
You chose that.
I know.
You're going to use a piece of cloth I have and wrap with a brush? Okay. It is not cursed, I will tell you. It's shy. But you can put down in your inventory, it is an ivory hairbrush with silver bristles that is worth 25 gold pieces.
Oh. Kllink really wants to keep this.
Well, I don't need the short sword. I already have my own weapons. He will step out the room.
I have one of my own.
I take out my my long sword as it switched to a great sword.
You see Kllink take out his short sword. Was it a short sword?
It's a long sword last time I had it.
He takes out his long sword, which he's easily able to hold, as it forms into a great sword in his hands, and it clings to the ground.
I think I'm gonna keep this.
What?
I feel.
As you're struggling to pick it back up, it turns into a dagger.
Yeah, there we go. I put it away and put away the short sword.
He just
I was
moved
gonna-
over here.
Oh, wait. Oh, I can wield a short sword. Haha. And I was like, I could use sharp tool, yes. Sword.
Do you already have a weapon?
My fist. And darts.
Malva is a monk.
And a sickle. A little tiny sickle.
Teach that wheat who's lesson. Teach that wheat a lesson.
Malva just looks at her sickle, looks at the sword, looks at the sickle, looks at the sword. Fine, but next one I find, or we find, it's mine.
In the sheet. Skater out.
This your silver sorcerer, go ahead and write down, is worth 110 gold pieces.
Hey, Lourdes, how much is my bone doll worth?
Your bone doll? I'd say a copper. Some merchant's kid is gonna think that's the coolest shit. And you're not sure who that merchant is or who that kid is, but you're kind of scared for their future.
Those fools.
Or if you should be concerned why they interested in it.
That doll can hold my spirit, so that's actually a worthwhile item.
Yeah.
That's what.
I'm just adding it to my inventory, it's all good.
Okay.
Worry me.
So, you guys do know that there was there was a staircase that goes up right over here.
I lead the way.
Reliable weapon.
Alright, so Malva will lead the way. Who would like to follow after Malva?
Me, of course. Stealth.
Go ahead and give me a stealth roll.
That's a 16.
16. Anyone else can make perception rolls if they would like to.
Hey, passive perception is 16.
Alright, you're able to see.
Oh
Kllink.
yeah, my passive perception's 16 as well.
What the fuck? You guys got good passive perception. Let me hide.
Because my perception is
Druid.
6.
They're cleric and a druid. Their wisdom is high.
Since Malva,
I made a perception check and got a 19, so.
Alright. So I'm gonna say everyone's able to see you, Kllink. But to enemies, you're probably stealth.
Good. That's all I really care about.
Got a 20. Oh, got a 21. Nice. Malva, you hear?
Bastard.
I'm sorry. Who would follow after Kllink?
I guess I will.
All right. That's
I'm
not right.
motioning for everybody to follow as far as first before he goes.
All right.
I will go after, Anastasia.
All right. So this is your current lineup. As you guys start walking around. Malva, you see that there is a pathway over here and with staircase leading down, and a what you can assume is an entrance into this hallway right here, and a room over here.
we are in basement. We were supposed to go down into basement, so she would kind of look at the group like there's a way to go further down, where there's like other rooms or like another hallway. Should we go further down, or do you really want to explore every nook and cranny of this lovely house?
To be honest, I'd rather get out of here.
Yeah, it seems like down would be the way out. And if it's not, we can always search the rest on the way up.
Right?
Sadly, the rogue has a point.
All right. Malva, wait right there. As you step forward, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh.
I did say at the very start that I would be looking around for traps and everything, but alright, let's
Yes.
do this stupid.
But sadly, your perception check did not see this. This is the death house. You're about to die.
I was cocked because my life and 13.
13? Alright. With a 13, you're walking and you notice that where you're about to step, there's a lack of footprints. Which is weird, because you've been able to see footprints the rest of the way, because everything's kind of covered in dust. And you see on this one 10-foot long pit, there are no footsteps. Like, for this 10-foot block. And you take a step forward, and you kind of feel it start to give way underneath your foot. You immediately take a step back, almost falling into Kllink as the floor beneath it shatters. No, don't do that. I will say, as this floor hits the ground, you hear the ghostly chanting get louder around you guys throughout this dungeon.
Well,
So we can't go this.
Brilliant! And I thought it couldn't get any fucking worse.
Yeah. Looking at inventory real quick. Is there anything I can do to test the rest of the hallway?
I will say this is a 10-foot gap, so where Fox's character is where there is actual floor again.
Great, cool.
So you would have to make a 10-foot jump to try and get across. And as you look down, the pit has sharpened wooden spikes at the bottom.
Like, how far apart are the wooden spikes? Just curious.
How far
Like,
apart? It is completely filled with wooden spikes. Like, so basically, if you fell in this, there would be no way to avoid hitting the spikes.
Any dead bodies in it?
Yes, there are many skeletal corpses in this.
Anything? Do they have anything that looks interesting?
No.
Oh, okay.
Malva?
Like, do I see any footprints continuing, like, the 10 foot, like, on the other side of the gap?
I will say, yeah, you are able to see more, there are more footprints kind of going off in this direction, going off this direction, all of them avoiding these two squares.
I'm gonna peek around that corner.
Alright, Klink's gonna peek into this room.
It seems like the only way to go.
I will say you guys are all able to see Kllink and hear Kllink go off to peek into this way.
What
I'm
happened up
gonna
there?
just slightly, like, keep behind him a little bit.
Alright.
What happened up there? Because he's not over there yet.
No.
I will say, Airic, you can see what happened to Malva and why they stopped and why Kllink went off to the other direction.
Ah, right. The floor is collapsed in, it looks like. Some sort of trap?
Yeah, very much a trap. Very good, very fun. Yep. But Malva is a very nimble little thing. Nimble little shit. She could use her key point and use Step of the Wind to jump across and keep going.
Sure,
There's a
that
long
would
jump
only be-
feature in D&D, I just don't remember how you calculate it.
Yeah.
It's something to do with athletics or acrobatics.
As long as you have 10 foot of running room, you can jump your strength score.
Oh,
And
then
distance.
yeah, I can't make it.
Yeah, Kllink
Yeah.
would not be able to make it.
I could double it and I would be able to jump like 22 feet.
Yeah, so you would be able to get there. I think everyone would be able to get there, other than Kllink.
Don't call me out like this.
Gudrun could throw Kllink.
You could,
Go on.
but Kllink is heavier
So
than his strength.
So I guess Malva would sit here and like contemplate her options while waiting for everyone to come back.
Alright. So while that's happening, Kllink and Anastasia,
Yes.
you guys are over in this room.
Yes.
This room contains a plain wooden table flanked by lawn benches. Moldy humanoid bones lie strewn on the dirt floor.
Bad room.
Okay,
In the middle, I will say, in the middle of the south wall, so this wall over here, you guys are able to see a darkened alcove.
Seems unimportant. So I'm assuming the main reason why Kllink went this way because he assumes it goes around. Because there was an entrance right there, and there's an entrance over there, so maybe it goes around. So I'm gonna keep following that path.
This path?
Not that path.
Okay, so this path.
Yes.
Okay, I will say you also see that there is another path going back this way.
I know this house is fucked up, but I assume up doesn't mean down.
I mean, it might.
And yes, Anastasia?
Yes, Anastasia!
I don't talk because that breaks up. I look back.
I would say that, well, yeah, you can talk to your party because they already know you're there.
Oh, okay.
Before Kllink can like step more, I'm gonna like grab his shoulders and be like, let's not move on until we have the rest of our teammates.
Alright. No one can really see me and I can just look around.
No, come on. Let's meet back up with everyone else.
Well,
Alright,
they're
'cause
right behind
we dropped
you.
guys. Yeah.
Airic walks up behind you, Anna.
Right, well, I'm assuming you saw that the floor collapsed in. So, do we just go this way?
It seems like it's the only way to go around.
There might be a way around.
It seems like that way leads to the stairway that we saw across the way.
I suppose if
I-
everyone else is coming in here, we can definitely have a sort of a bit of a poke around.
Yeah. I just didn't want to move on without everyone else.
I'm gonna peek into the next room, the hallway. Or room, I don't know what it is.
There is another turn.
I'm gonna peek around that turn. And I am peeking these.
Okay. You see that there is a hallway here, and a hallway here.
Kllink, stop going so far.
I'm peeking!
Airic will actually sort of just wait here and just like,
Yeah.
guys, they seem to be sort of scouting a little, so I think it's best we all try and stick together this way, maybe?
Peek once more.
Okay. Actually,
This is a
I don't
sort
know
of
if Malva
making
can
sure we
use-
don't split the party.
Mhm.
I would say Airic is loud enough so that you all can hear.
Okay. Then Malva will look up and be like, let's go follow.
It's just quite hard to speak loudly and keep my Irish accent.
Very fair. That is very fair, you know.
Oh, exactly.
So Kllink. What is your passive perception?
10.
10? Alright. So you walk
16.
into this room.
Peek into this.
You peek into this room?
No, I'll walk in.
Okay. I was gonna say there's peeking and walking are two different things. So as you walk into this room, as I will say, as you were kind of going down this hallway, the ghostly chanting that had died down started getting louder and louder. Which you could probably assume was from the pit, since that would make sense. It would get louder since you're getting closer to the pit again. Anastasia, you also hear it as Kllink is walking ahead of you. Kllink, as you walk into this room, nothing really happens.
I'll go to the left because that seems the correct way to go.
Okay. So you go to the left.
I'm just peeking in.
You see the staircase.
And it seems like the same one.
Yep.
I'll go back to the room.
All right. So Anastasia, were you still following Kllink, or?
Before I officially follow, I'm gonna say, Klink's kind of going ahead. I'm gonna keep with him just to make sure he doesn't get into trouble.
Alright.
And then I'll kind of follow.
Okay. Anastasia, as you step into this room, as you step into this room, I will say, because this was going to be something that Kllink triggered, then I remembered Kllink is stealthed.
A 19.
So these things would not have been able to see Kllink. As 4 ghouls suddenly appear. And
Fantastic!
I will say it is time to roll initiative. Can I punch ghoul? Technically, yes. You can punch ghoul.
Great, that's all I need to
Question.
know.
I have to ask, Lourdes, would I have heard the, weird actually, you know what, no. I'm just going to give myself the advantage. Haha. Because... Where to go? That's not the right one. That's the right one. Because Vigilant Blessing. Give myself an advantage on initiative, because I can.
Nice.
Is that,
I'm just gonna
is that like a
add
one-time use thing, or?
No, it is not.
What is it?
The benefit, it can only be used on one creature. That's the thing.
Oh, okay.
So it resets at the beginning of next combat. I can use it again.
I see.
Also, thank God for initiative, because I was natural 1.
Hold on a second.
I'm straight.
27?
25.
25.
Why'd you add them together?
Because I'm an idiot. Easy.
I'm salty.
Yeah, 2,525.
Right.
Okay, so 4 for Anastasia. Yikes. 15
Do
for
I get a
Gudrun.
reaction though?
I will say, because of your passive perception, you're able to react fast enough before they can take in a surprise round on you.
Poggers.
So they don't all get attacks on you, but technically you don't get a reaction. Your reaction is you're not surprised.
Your action is you don't get
One
much
second.
Now I need to find out cool stuff real quick,
Every
because
week. Doesn't it have to have a sheet in here?
I don't know.
It should. Because if it has the armor, then it should have.
Oh wait, yeah, it does. Hold on. I mean,
It's
searching it
alphabetical.
up could be easier.
It's just easier to just look up.
I guess that's fair.
How did you?
I didn't go past it. There was nothing here.
I think it's alphabetical. I'm gonna just annoy you until you find it.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
What are you looking for?
Cool.
Ghoul. Which I
They
can
have-
just.
They have
I
a
can
shit
easily
initiative.
search up.
I know.
They do.
They have a shit initiative.
Oh, this thing has everything except for ghouls. Cool. I think it's only special things to Curse of Strahd.
So this is something I could easily search up.
I know. I just wanted to be annoying.
Ghouls actually have a good initiative. Actually, they have a
Do
+2
they
deck.
really?
Yeah,
Mhm.
because ghouls are fast on.
Right.
So do 20 plus 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So one of them's going after Anastasia. 7, 19, 3. Landlord came by. That's fine. You're fine, Shai.
It's all
17.
good now, but
All
it was
right.
bad
So,
timing.
as I quickly change music real quickly.
Oh no, I like that music.
Music.
I don't have battle creepy music. Fuck.
I can find you some battle creepy music. Alright.
Here we go. First up in initiative is Kllink.
Huzzah. Oh, let me see my weapons.
Kllink, you hear these ghouls get loud as hell behind you, and you turn to see Anastasia in between 2 ghouls. I will say you can only see these 2 ghouls currently.
Haha. That was right there before. Could I go into Anastasia's space to attack and then get out?
You would. Would you be using your disengage action? I'm guessing to get out of these 2, because otherwise, if you move into her space and attack one
Yeah,
of
I
them,
can bonus action disengage.
okay. Anastasia, how tall are you?
Or I could just bonus action hide again.
Hold up. Cause I'm a elf, so
Okay.
almost like 6 feet, like 5'8".
Okay. I'd say you would be able to move into Anastasia's space and then attack one of these ghouls.
Alright. Going in, pulling out Blade of Deception, dagger form,
Okay.
stab.
Alright. Which one are you stabbing?
That one.
This one?
Mhm.
Alright, go ahead and roll to hit.
That is a 14.
14 hits. Roll damage.
So a d4. 1.
1 plus anything?
1 plus 5, so 6.
Okay. So 6.
And then
You
a
do have sneak
D6.
attack.
Yes, I know. Because I am stealth. 2d6 plus 3.
So 9 damage?
Yep.
Okay. That looks like a heavy hit on it.
And it adds a wound to it.
Okay.
And I'm going to bonus action stealth.
I will say, because of where you are and you're in such a close space, you would not be able to stealth right here.
Then I go to right there and stealth.
You wouldn't be able to move through an enemy creature.
I wouldn't be able to move through them?
Yeah.
I'm small.
You still wouldn't be able to move through them because they're an enemy.
You'd have to have something called like halfling nimbleness to be able to do that, like me.
Yeah, you'd have to have the actual halfling feet. Like, you can go through your own allies, but you can't go through enemies.
Then I'll move back and stealth.
Okay. Are you gonna disengage?
If I stealth first, I wouldn't need to. Because if they can't see me, they can't hit me.
Go ahead and give me a stealth check then.
That is... Ooh. That's still in... What is that? 11.
An 11? Alright. You are lucky that their passive perception is only 10.
Poggers.
But this one would actually make a perception check, though.
I literally need to roll a nat 1.
Alright. So you're easily able to move back here. Okay, thank you. We have food now. Do you do anything else, Kllink?
That was my action bonus action.
Alright. Malva!
Also,
Speaking
short sword.
of halfling nimbleness, hello. I can occupy space, basically any creature that's larger than I am. Are these ghouls larger than I am?
Yes.
You technically are a small creature. Ghouls are medium creatures.
Perfect. So I'm gonna be like, oh, excuse me, but Anastasia, hi, ghoul, and I'm gonna go right here.
I will say you would trigger an attack of opportunity from this ghoul because you are walking by it.
That's fine. Go for it.
Okay.
Whatever.
Let's see. What is its attack?
What?
Because she is walking over to get right here, so she would be walking out of this one's range.
Yeah.
Don't backseat DM.
No, I wasn't looking, so I didn't know what happened.
Okay. I'd say this one is trying to probably bite you. So, does a 15 hit?
Nope.
All right. So you immediately dodge past its bite, past this ghoul who tries to bite you. Its jaw kind of swinging from where Kllink slashed it earlier.
Cool beans. I'm gonna punch the living crap out of the bottom ghoul.
Go ahead and roll the hit.
I'm gonna punch him real hard. Let me, if I can remember what to do. I remember what to do. D20. Out of the way, dice. That will be a 20 to hit. Unnatural 20.
Alright. That hit definitely hits, so go ahead and roll damage.
D4.
Oh, I should have had advantage on that. Never mind.
So that will be 7 damage.
Alright, 7 damage.
And I can bonus action attack again. Give him another 1, 2. Whoop.
Alright, go ahead and roll the hit.
20, my dear.
Natural 20? Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to do max damage, and then you're going to roll for damage. So what is the max damage you can do?
D4 plus 4, so 8.
Alright, so it automatically takes 8 damage.
Plus 7, so 15 damage.
You managed to get its exact health left. How does it die?
Malva just kind of like does her little hoppy, trippy over thing. Everybody like, excuse me. Oh, hello, pow! Right when she walks into the space, and then comes around and does an uppercut and be like, oh, you're gone.
Oh, you're gone. Its head goes flying off as you uppercut it, and it collapses onto the ground.
Great. She'll just turn around and face the other ghoul and be like, you're next. And then that's it.
Alright. Ghouls cannot be intimidated, but if they could be, this one would be intimidated by you. It is now this ghoul.
He takes a d4.
He takes a d4 damage?
Well, are they resistant to necrotic or immune?
They're not immune to necrotic.
So they take 4 damage of necrotic.
Okay.
And they can make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Ghouls are stupid, so they're not going to do that. They're going to try and attack Anastasia. And it is going to try and claw at Anastasia, who is the creature currently in front of it. Does a 20 hit?
Well, you're thinking about it. I don't think that hits.
In my mind, it doesn't.
Alright, I mean, I guess that's fair, but fortunately this isn't your mind. So its claws scratch you as you take... That's not the right amount. You take...
Ooh, max damage.
I hate myself. As you take 10 slashing damage, and are you an elf or a half elf?
Elf.
Elf.
Hi,
All right. So this thing doesn't. So this slash, although it hurts a fuck ton, does not affect you any other way.
Good. Okay.
And that will be the rest of its turn. So next up is Aerendyl.
If I go here, hang on. If I go here, that's 10 meters, because I have to go to this and then that.
Yep.
Okay. But I mean, either way. And then I can, so I'll use that to move. Can I mean, it's already point blank, but can I still shoot at this guy, even though he's around like corner wall-ish?
I'd say you would not be able to shoot this guy, but you
That's
would be able to shoot this one.
Okay. Yeah, because he's around. This one's around the corner, and that. Okay. So then I'll aim and shoot at the one. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll to attack.
Okay. I gotta roll the D20. Do I add my dex to the D20 roll? For that?
You're a ranger, right?
Yeah, I'm using a bow. Okay. 9 plus 4 is...
Is that including
13?
your proficiency?
No. Proficiency is plus 2 more, so
Yes.
what?
So it would be plus 6.
15.
Alright, 15
So it's 9 plus 6 is 15, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If my
So
math
go
is
ahead and
right.
roll damage.
Okay. What's my dice for that? D10 plus 4.
What bow are you using?
Longbow.
Oh, it's a D8. I was looking at the
say.
crossbow that I have. The D10's the diamond one, yeah. Or D8. Frig.
D8 is a diamond. D10 is not a diamond.
So I did have the right. I did have the right dice. Okay.
Yeah.
Either way. Okay, 4 plus 4. 8.
Alright.
It did 8 damage.
Alright. Your arrow hits true and hits this ghoul straight in the chest. It is still standing though.
Oh. And that's all I can do, so.
Alright. Next up is Gudrun.
Alright. 5, 10, 15. This is a cluster fucking hallway.
Yeah.
5, 10. It's not that way. Fuck, man.
Oh.
I will say, if you'd want to make an acrobatics check to get around Aerendyl,
I don't think our cleric wants to make an acrobatic.
if you'd want to try, like.
I have a 12 in dex. My acrobatics is a +1. And I'm wearing heavy armor.
But it doesn't give you disadvantage on acrobatic checks. Just stealth. I think. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's also still a 12 dex, is all I have.
Also
Yeah, at least it's not a 5.
No, at least it's not. Fuck it. Can you just look around the corner and see the one that's like right in this area?
I'd say yes.
Cool. Because this is going to be fun. I need to make me... No. I'm not making him make me shit. I'm going to try and hit his ass. Guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt? Alright. I will say, since you are attacking around a corner, this would give him partial credit. Partial cover.
Cool, that's fine.
Partial credit.
You can almost
Yeah.
pass the,
23.
That hits. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Oh, I like that dice. I like that numbers. That's a 5, a 4, a 6, and a 6. 12, 17, 21.
It's dead. How do you kill it?
Bolt of radiant energy just hits his head and blows his head off.
Alright. Nice.
Malva just sees a head fly over her, like, oh. Okay.
Since it's dead, can I now move to its spot? 5, 10.
I'll say that you're able to move through air. It would take half movement. It would be I'll say that you'd be able to. You'd be able to.
I have about 10, 15 feet left. I have 20 feet left. If it was half movement, I'd have 10 feet. So.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you even with half movement.
Bonus action.
Bonus action cantrips?
Oh no, it's more. No, he's gonna hold it for now because he has 2 spell slots left. Second level cleric problems, man.
Yeah. Fair.
I got
All
shit.
right. Airic, it is now your turn.
He will step here. Well, I can't see shit, so I can't do shit. He does nothing.
Alright. Anastasia, it is now your turn.
Finally. Okay.
Just smacking the one in front of you.
Okay. So I'm gonna take my longsword, and I'm just gonna slash at the one in front of me right here. Right here.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Oh god. Okay. That's a 10.
Ooh, you go and slash, and the ghoul kind of. You don't know why the ghoul it started to take a step forward and tripped itself, but it kind of stumbles backwards as you go to slash, and you barely miss it.
Okay, and then let me see. I don't think I actually have wild shape yet.
Yeah, you do.
You're a level 2 druid, yes you do.
But it's just very limited.
It is very limited. You can only do it once once per long rest, I think, at level 2.
Can't you only turn into something that's 1/8 CR?
At level 1, you can turn into at level 2.
It depends on what subclass
what
you chose.
circle?
Yeah.
Okay, well I wrote wild shape right now, and we can try to talk about what I can transfer into later.
Okay.
I guess. Ooh,
Bless you.
excuse me. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Next up is this school. And
Too many icons.
I will say it cannot move from the spot because there is a ghostly imp sitting right there that is startling this poor ghoul. So next up is Kllink.
Free action. Draw out the silver short sword.
All
So
right.
now I'm dual wielding short swords.
You are currently dual wielding short swords.
Step forward.
I will say, since you are holding these 2 short swords, you would not be able to occupy the same space as Anastasia. You could move through her. Well, actually, no. You'd be able to move into her space technically, because I let you do it before. So
Attack with the Blade of Deception and short sword form.
okay, go ahead and roll to attack.
That'd be a 12.
12. You just barely hit. Yeah. So go ahead and roll damage.
So that's 5 plus 5, 10 plus sneak attack.
It's dead. Stop rolling. It's dead.
Yeah, so that's 16 damage.
How would you like to kill it?
Just like it's like sort of like doing this sort of like weird dance fight with Anastasia, and just a blade from nowhere comes up under its jaw and through its head.
All right.
And now it's a long sword that I can't use.
Yeah, you guys see the short sword in Klling's hand. One of them, the silver one from earlier, and the other one that he was holding turns into a long sword.
So I'm going to sheath the long sword and bonus action hide.
Go ahead and give me a self check.
19.
19? Alright, I'll
And
say
I'll
that.
move forward 5 feet.
Alright, I'll say that you are hidden. Next up is Malva.
Okay. On my way past doing my hoppy doo doo doo, did I see anything else down the hallway that Kllink went down?
Down the hallway Kllink went down. You heard more groans and shuffling from behind this one.
Okay. So then, Malva will go, excuse me, pardon me, coming through, monster. Oh, I can move 10 more feet, so I'm going to be kind of on there. And then, oh, hello, spookiness, punch. Here we go.
Alright.
Spooky punch. That is a unnatural 20 again. So
Okay. That definitely is.
That'll be 7 damage.
Alright.
Action. Second punch. Yeah.
Alright.
Math. 23 to hit.
23 hits.
And 8 damage this time, so 15.
Alright. Alright. I did math. I forgot math for a second.
Yeah, so she did 22 damage, or 15 damage.
Alright.
15 damage.
So it is still alive.
Great. She'll just, do I want to use a key point for these motherfucking ghouls?
I know.
No. So she'll just kind of be like, alright, well, someone will take care of it, I'm sure. And she'll just, end her turn.
Alright. Aerendyl, it is now your turn. Aerendyl, Gudrun, it is now your turn.
Yeah, he's super far back.
Aerendyl takes a moment to kind of gather himself.
Okay. Cool. He moves there. I don't know. Would I be able to occupy the same space as Kllink?
I'm small. I think you're allowed to attack, but you can't end your turn there.
Yeah. So you'd be able to move into that space to attack him, or to attack the ghoul, but you'd have to immediately move back to your space before.
Gotcha. I'm okay with that. 'Cause technically, I wouldn't even be moving out of his melee range, so no attack opportunity. Has he taken damage?
He has taken damage. He has taken a lot.
Cool. I need to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Actually,
he's
I want to stay right there and just look around the corner. Wisdom saving throw.
Alright, he is absolutely fantastic at wisdom saving throws. Absolutely, unbelievably. 14.
Fuck that dice because I saw it teetering on the 6. That's 7. So he just takes no damage.
Oh, okay. What's your DC?
14.
14? I'm ruling it so that if it's on the DC or the AC, it hits. So go ahead and roll damage.
I guess 10 necrotic.
10. It's dead.
Strange that ghouls aren't resistant to necrotic.
Right.
That is really weird. How does it die?
Its head explodes because bell sound in head.
Yeah, large bell.
Alright. So you guys are no longer in battle.
Pog. So the path is open.
As you say that, Kllink, no. Since you are currently in this room.
Oh god.
You turn, kind of looking around as you now realize you have kind of like Ghostwise halflings have no dark vision. That's so weird. But you look inside this room. This room is festooned with moldy skeletons that hang from rusty shackles against the walls. A wide alcove in the south wall contains a painted wooden statue carved in the likeness of a gaunt, pale-faced man wearing a voluminous black cloak, his pale left hand resting on the head of a wolf that stands next to him. In his right hand, he holds a smoky gray crystal orb. You see that the room has exits in the north and south walls. And from the west hall, you hear chanting sounds.
And that's a painting, not a statue, right?
That is a statue.
But I don't see it, so.
Great. Great. Putting on one of those skeleton bodies. Good to know. So nice. Malva will look back and be like, there's a statue over in this room. Do you want me to go get a better look at it? Oh.
But we could go back to the path and go downstairs like we planned.
But thing in hand, and it looks good.
I can go over.
Malva Kllink kind of walks past you, now intrigued by.
And the two little shits go up to the statue, and they die. The end.
I heard material value.
So, you guys go up to the statue. Does anyone else follow after Kllink and Malva?
I'm kind of standing in the doorway, but I'm ready to let people through if they need it.
Why check for traps when I can do an Arcana check?
Oh wait, we don't have healing potions yet.
You guys don't have healing potions yet. You only have your cleric.
Who does
Yeah.
Actually, I have a healing spell prepared.
Oh my god, you do. Oh, yay!
Can I go ahead and heal myself real quick?
What are you healing yourself with?
Healing wood.
Alright, go ahead and heal yourself with healing word. Wait, healing word you can't heal yourself with.
Yeah.
Healing
word you cannot use on yourself, I believe.
Oh.
It doesn't state you can't.
I don't even think
a creature of your choice that you can see within range regains hit points.
Okay.
So, can I heal myself?
Looking at the book, looking at the book. As long as you are not an undead or construct, yes, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna cast healing word on myself then.
Spell or a touch spell, so.
Alright. So then you are able to cast that on yourself.
As long as you're within 60 feet of yourself.
Okay.
Are you within 60 feet of yourself, Anastasia?
No.
She has to
No,
find
I
it.
don't think so.
Truly.
You have to find your inner self.
I'm getting 6 hit points back, so that's
Alright.
good.
So Malva and Kllink.
Yes.
Do you guys touch the statue?
I was gonna do an Arcana or investigation check on the gem.
Okay, go ahead and give me a investigation. And Malva?
She was gonna investigate the cloak and just the statue all together, just to make sure there's no gimmicks or anything.
Okay, go ahead and give me an investigation check as well.
16.
16? Alright. Nothing.
Yeah, 16 as well, actually.
Alright, so since you were investigating the orb, you see that the orb that the statue is holding is not magical.
Ew.
But you can kind of look at it, you kind of since not exactly magical powers, but I guess more of an arcane power, as you can guess that this is probably can be used as some sort of arcane focus.
I don't know that.
And Malva, as you are investigating the rest of the statue, there's nothing exactly unique about it. There's no like traps or anything like that.
No, don't let him out.
Cool. She will yank the big ass cloak and be like,
He's just
I will say this. I hate my background sometimes. I will say there is a
Kristen, do you want some banana bread?
So as you take the black cloak, let me do something real quickly.
yeah, okay. Roll me a charisma saving throw.
No, that's not what happens.
I'm glad I'm stealth.
Instead, Malva, you are suddenly surrounded as 4 shadows kind of pop out of nowhere and go, "Don't touch it!" And they all kind of rush towards you.
Great. Burn it. Fucking burn it! Okay.
Let me see real quickly.
Flurry of blows would be
Search
really
up-
good.
Shadows are dangerous. Take away intelligence.
Yeah, so it is going to try and...
Oh, God, don't let these touch me.
They are all going to...
Do it.
I don't want to...
Do it!
Do you want...
Yes, do it.
Okay, I'll
Isn't
do
there
it
5
then.
or 4?
There's 4 of them.
Wait,
They
move
are all
Malva.
4 going to... Huh?
Move Malva, because I thought I saw.
No, there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Just move Malva to the side. Yeah.
Oh, there's 5 of them.
Yeah.
Sorry. There are 5 of them. So 5 of them are going to make attacks on you.
That's fine. Remember, Malva can occupy the same space as these bitches.
Hi.
Okay.
Sorry,
Hi.
my hotspot, my phone crashed or something, so I'm back now. What did I miss? Oh,
Death.
Okay, so it is
oh
5 of
great.
these. So I'll just roll all the attacks. Does an 8 hit?
No. Okay. See,
Does an 18 hit?
that almost was a 20.
That one hits.
Okay, an 18 hits. Does a 14 hit? Does a 10 hit?
No.
14 didn't.
Okay. And then the final attack is a 19.
2 hit.
Alright. So, the 2 that hit do the damage. Are you immune, vulnerable, anything to necrotic damage?
It saves against being frightened.
Alright, so that doesn't help in this scenario.
So you're not scared. But
So
you are
you
dying.
take
Death.
you take
And then
9
what?
necrotic damage.
Okay.
And then you get and then your strength score is reduced by 3.
It does it twice because she got hit 2
I
times.
know. There's going to be a second one. Hold on.
Okay, just checking.
Then you take another 4 damage
Luckily.
and take another -2 from your strength score.
Keen, I'm left with, and I'm very weak, girl. I am.
I would have killed you.
Keen.
Yeah.
Keen.
So,
I'd be dead.
everyone roll the initiative.
Yep, saw that.
Right, I love it so much. This is fun. I love being stupid as a
Keep
player.
No, you can't keep last initiative.
I was gonna say I got better initiative this time.
Yeah, they got better initiative.
I
Don't
got
keep that
very
down.
low initiative, and I don't want to be hit.
11, and be right back.
Alright. So we've got a 10.
Guys, if I get hit twice, I'm dead.
Gudrun has a 20. Airic got a... What did you get, Airic? I don't know if you rolled it. Actually, never mind. Malva got an 11.
I'm fast, I'm sweater.
Aerendyl got it. Guys, this is not very good. Airic, what was your roll?
I got a 14.
A 14. Alright, so that's good at least. You and Gudrun are doing good at least. It's just you guys are at the back of the party. Add turn.
I have to ask, Lourdes, these kind of undead.
No,
They do not.
they're creatures.
Oh, that's great.
Oh no, they
No,
are.
they are. No, wait, they are. They are. They are.
Good.
They count as undead.
Good.
You about to turn them?
Fuck yeah, I am.
Well, you have to hope that they don't. None of them go before you.
I have to hope none of them see me, or I'm dead.
It's okay. Their passive perception is only a 10.
And hopefully none of them will roll perception. Do it. Make them roll perception.
Okay. So first one has a 9. 2,
They
3,
all going. They're all going.
4.
Oh my god.
5. I just rolled so shittily.
God.
Holy shit, those are fucking terrible.
I rolled a 10 and I still go before all.
9, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's just the battles of low initiative.
It literally is. Alright. So, first up is Gudrun. You hear these screams of pure evil is all the
probably
only
Malva
way you can
screams.
describe them. And also Malva screaming. Coming from this room.
Okay. He's going to 5, 10... Wait, yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. They're all within 30 feet of me.
They are.
Channel Divinity turn undead.
Alright, so what exactly does that do?
As an activate, present your holy symbol and speak a prayer censoring the undead. Each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails its saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage. Turn creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move it to a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions. For its action, it can only use the dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving.
Okay.
And it only lasts for one turn, right?
No, it lasts for 1 minute.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Or until it takes damage.
So don't hit it. Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it technically count as the frightened condition or no?
Yes.
It does not say.
Okay.
I think it would because it gives them the frightened effect.
Trying to think, because actually I'll ask you for help, Jay, because you're also a fellow DM. So these guys have the condition immunity to being frightened. So I don't know. Technically, your channel divinity would work, and they would technically because it is your channel divinity. But on the other hand, they can't be frightened of something. Because shadows are weird types of
here's the
undead.
thing. Check if zombies have the condition immunity of frightened. If they do, then we know turn undead works. If they don't, then
Fair.
That's true.
Zombie.
Well, ghast don't. I mean, not ghast. Ghouls don't.
Yeah.
They don't have the condition immunity.
Zombies are not immune to poison
so it wouldn't work.
to anything frightened. So sadly, it would not work on this.
Okay.
I am very sorry. Any other undead creature would work, but shadows are a weird type of undead, I guess.
They're basically demented.
Yeah. So I will say you would be able to know that without using your without using your thing. So you can save your channel divinity for another time, unless there is something else you want the channel divinity to do, I guess.
It doesn't do anything else.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Until higher levels where I could destroy undead.
Yeah, that's fair. I am sorry.
Great. Alright.
Damn it, I thought I was gonna be able to not get died.
Just eating up leftover taco meat because stress. Okay, take your time, Dragan.
So everyone watching at home, Kllink has 5 strength, They do a D4 into a strength per hit.
So if multiple of them hit Kllink,
Two.
if two of them hit Kllink,
Worst case
his
scenario,
strength
yes.
his strength score is reduced to a 0.
And I am dead.
Yeah. The target dies if the strength score is reduced to 0 by this attack.
I've used these before.
This is great.
Shadows are terrifying, and I don't know why. I understand why they're in the Death House, but I also don't understand why they're in the Death House, which is a level 1 through 3 beginning thing to Curse of Strahd.
Because they're only a CR half.
Fair. So if you hit them, then they're really easy to kill, but if they hit you, then...
And also the
Yeah.
bonus action hide is kind of scary.
Yeah.
Is it still Gudrun's turn, or?
It is, because I don't know what to do.
Well, Channel Divinity was an action, wasn't it?
She said I would know it wouldn't work, so...
Oh, okay.
I will say, if you want, you can take your movement back if you'd want to move out and do something from a distance.
You can always bludgeon them.
Yeah.
No, I can't. They have resistance to it.
Well, would your character know that?
It's a cleric. I would hope he would know that.
I would say, since he's a cleric and these are undead creatures, he would probably know that.
I would hope he would know that.
I'm thinking of... No. Wait, no. Silverworth's against shapeshift.
You know what? No. I know what I'm going to do. Because I'm going to affect all of them.
Alright.
Hello, Crumpler spell.
Is that good or bad thing?
Probably good for you guys, bad for me.
Holy water rain.
Alright. Go ahead and give the description of the spell.
Spell causes a brief rain of holy water. It's a 20-foot radius on a point within 20 feet. Any undead or evil outsiders caught within the area suffer 2d4 points of damage, and it's radiant damage.
Alright.
Is this a homebrew spell?
This is a Crumpler spell, yes.
Yeah, so technically it is a homebrew spell.
I like that.
I allow it because Crumpler is Crumpler.
So I roll my 2d4. Oh, that's nice. 6.
6? Alright.
I'm okay with that.
Forget the boyo. We're in the middle.
Yeah. I will say, as you rain this down, you can tell that they are vulnerable to radiant damage.
As they scream.
As they scream. Unholy screams.
Makes sense.
It makes sense because they probably have little holes in them now from the water melting through. It's fine. I'll stand my ground right here.
Blessed are the rains in Barovia. That is correct, Drag. Anything else?
Blessed are the rains in the Death House basement.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's it. He's just going to stand there, put his shield out, get ready to possibly get attacked.
Alright. Airic, it is now your turn.
Coming through, excuse me. 5, 10. Which way did they fucking go?
Straight.
Roll a d4.
The thing is, he doesn't know.
Just D4.
You can roll a d4 to see which of the 4 directions.
Yeah, they went behind.
Yeah, 1 up, 2 right, 3 down, 4 left.
I mean, I'm assuming Aerendyl would know, but I don't think Matt's back, is he? Here. Oh. So, as Airic goes past, he goes, which way did they fucking go?
That way.
Went
down towards the
15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, what the fuck have you guys done now? movement. So there are what? 4 shadows? 5 shadows?
5.
There's one underneath Malva, as I accidentally throw Malva. I'm so sorry, Dragan.
I got fucking terrified.
Right.
I was like, what am I being banished?
Airic he will drop his cane and pull out his bow, and he will attack that one.
That one? Okay, go ahead and roll the hit.
Yep. So he draws back his bow. That's probably gonna miss. 12.
12 hits.
Huh, wow. So...
I think there's...
Oh, wow. 10 points of piercing damage.
Alright. It is dead.
Awesome.
How do you kill it?
Well, I'm assuming... Does it really have any substance, or is it just sort of a shadowy thing?
I think it's just a shadow.
I think it's technically just a shadowy thing.
Well, he just sort of pulls back the arrow and goes, "Oi! Fuck off!" And lets the arrow fly, basically dissipating the shadow as the arrow strikes into the wall behind it.
Alright. The shadow, as the arrow passes through it, kind of disperses with a scream that echoes through the room.
Do I want to... I'll save it for now and end my turn.
Alright. Malva, it is now your turn.
Great, I love it. I'm so great. It's great. So she's gonna do her martial arts. So she's gonna punch the thing right like on the same space as her, and then go around and like freaking kick it in the gut because she's like, nope, shadows do not come out of robes. Nope. Nope. So again, it's this guy here. So I guess I'll just move.
I'm gonna move you right here. Yeah.
15 to hit.
15 hits.
Please, dice, roll good. That's 6 damage on that first one. And then
it is still up.
18 to hit.
Alright, 18 hits.
And that's 7 damage.
Alright, it is dead.
Great. So she's standing here and she's like, whoa, that's it. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. And so turn around and do flurry of blows on the guy behind her.
Alright, go ahead and...
On the bitch.
Did you do your bonus action attack?
Did you use your bonus action attack?
Yeah.
Because technically you can't do the bonus action attack and the bonus action flurry of blows.
Because you have to use your bonus action for either or.
And for me, it just says I can spend key to fuel special actions. That's what it says here.
So as a monk, you can either spend a bonus action to do a single unarmed strike, or spend a key point to do a flurry of blows as a bonus action.
Fine, then never mind. I guess I can't even do patient defense then either, can I?
No.
Fine.
Alright, Kllink, it is now your turn.
Stab that one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit.
Sword. That is a 17 to hit.
That hits, roll damage.
Oh, I have advantage. Yeah, 17.
As you are no longer stealth.
2, 1, that's 3 plus 5 equals
8.
8.
Alright, it is dead. How do you kill it?
Bonus action, stealth, slice through air, it disappears.
Okay. You are stealth with a nat 20.
I disappear.
Alright, and it is now this shadow's turn. And this shadow, yeah, it's gonna go after the person that triggered it, actually. So it is going to make an attack against you, Malva. Does a 22 hit? Alright. You take 9 necrotic damage.
I'm down.
The D4.
And then you take a D4 from your strength, but this does not does not do anything to your health. You take 4 from your strength score.
And I'm down.
What's your strength score at right now?
A 3 for a -4.
Be happy you're down.
Be happy you're down and not dead. Yeah.
And it can bonus action.
And it is going to do a bonus action, and it is gone.
You gonna roll?
Yeah, it's gone. Don't fucking check.
No,
what I'm
I just
doing.
wanted to see the roll.
All right, Anastasia, it is now your turn.
I'm nosy.
Okay. Oh,
Sorry,
my
I really need to stop.
dog ended up across the street, so I'm holding him. Okay. I mean, okay. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, let me just...
You did it fine, what?
I'm gonna cast as my action.
You're not dead, Dragon.
There are 2 different symbols that I could use. This for dead. This one for out.
I'm gonna cast a fairy file. I don't know. Actually, hold on. Because it says each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light.
That would be pretty boggers.
And I'm wondering if that would, kind of show the creatures that aren't dead.
Yes. From spell description, yes, it would.
I would say it wouldn't do damage to them, of course, but you would be able to see the now hidden shadow.
And they wouldn't hide. Wouldn't be able to.
Okay, so I will do that then. And as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Malva.
What level spell is Fairy Fire?
Well, just first.
Cantrip.
Okay, so you'd be able to do it. I just wanted to check.
Yeah.
So go ahead
again, I'm
and
going to cast Healing Word as a
Wait, what?
bonus
Okay.
action.
Is Fairy Fire the first level?
cantrip. Fairy Fire's cantrip.
And
I thought
Fairy Fire is not a cantrip.
Yeah, it's first level.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, first
Um,
level.
Oh, so you wouldn't be able to cast Fairy Fire and Healing Word? Because they are
Healing-
both first level
no,
spells.
Healing Word is a bonus.
Bonus action.
No, it's the fact of you can't cast 2 spells in a single turn.
Yeah.
That's be spell and cantrip.
Unless it's like sorcerers are only allowed to do it because of their sorcery points. They can do it as a bonus action. They are allowed to cast a spell.
Quicken spell.
Yeah.
You turn a spell into a bonus action.
But that's
I mean, it's a bonus action.
yeah.
Well, it's the
It's still
fact that
technically-
it's the fact you can't cast 2 spells.
Yeah.
It has to be a spell or a cantrip.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay,
you wouldn't
did
be
not-
able to do both, sadly.
So technically, you'd be able to cast something like Fairy Fire and then Spare the Dying, because that's a bonus action cantrip.
So I will say, if you would rather do Healing Word instead of Fairy Fire, you can.
No, I'll do Fairy File since I can kind of.
Yeah. Oh, you can? So you can't, or...
Yeah, that's what we were saying.
Yeah. So she wouldn't be able to cast Fairy Fire and Healing Word at the same time because neither of them are cantrips.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Fox.
Yeah, I'll just cast Fairy File then because monsters can do a lot of damage to us. I'm sorry,
Alright.
Malva.
I will say this technically would not be here. It technically would have been here. But
and they're going to be highlighted in violet. So.
All right.
Cute.
Anything else?
No, that's all I can do. I'm just going to stay where I'm at.
Okay. Then this one is going to move around the dead person and going after the person
Not
that
dead.
hit it with holy fire, holy ray.
Not dead.
The unconscious person, not dead. So Jay, that is going to be a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. You take 10 necrotic damage.
No, I don't.
You don't?
I take 5. I'm resistant to necrotic.
Oh yeah, you're a fallen Asimar?
Yeah.
Asimar?
It's about the strength.
And then you will take a -3 to your strength score.
Alright. Oh boy.
And then it technically can't take a bonus action to hide because it would not do anything. So next up is Aerendyl.
Oh wait. Also on Fairy File, sorry. You should have advantage. Let me check.
Okay.
Don't they have to make
any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it, and the affected creature or object can't benefit from being invisible.
I just realized.
Yeah.
Anybody who's in the 20-foot cube had to make a dex, not just them.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a dex saving throw, or you get outlined. So that would
any creature in the area.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just realized about the dex saving though. That's my fault.
Okay, so I'll make dex saving throws for this one because this one was the only one that was.
What's your spell save DC?
I don't know. Let me see. 14.
This one would still be invisible.
You're alright. I passed it, so I'm not outlined.
Okay. So this one would not be outlined. This one would also not be outlined.
So they don't get out.
So sadly, no one is outlined.
I rolled a 13.
Other than Malva, who is unconscious. So you guys can see a very vibrant, unconscious Malva in front of you.
No, I'm outlined because I got a 13, so.
Okay. So, Malva is now have a purple body. So, Aerendyl.
Well, I'm gonna have to move. Can I move through Anastasia? Or
yes, you can move through allies. Also, he would actually make a bonus action to hide.
5, 50, 30 is my max?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I know... Oh, wait. Is there enemies still hidden that I can't see?
Yeah.
Yes.
Currently, currently there are 2 enemies that you can make perception checks to try and look for.
They're gonna make it an action or a bonus
Not
action?
even in the room, so...
I'd say perception is free action. Yeah, so you'd have to walk into the room. So you can move through your allies, though. So you could go 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
You move here.
Right here is fine. I mean, the token that I'm on top of is just the technically it's not a person, so it's a still free space. So I'll move there and perception. You said. Yeah, there you go. So what do I roll for perception? It'd be 20 plus. What happened to my other d20? Oh, it's right there. What's my perception modifier? Plus 3, and it's proficient. in
So it's-
not perception. Yes, I am
So it's +5.
perception. Sorry.
So then it's a +5. You say
If it's
your wisdom's a +3 modifier?
my wisdom is a +2 modifier.
+2. Okay, so if you're proficient, then it is only
It's
4.
+4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey guys, Death House. It's kind of fun, right?
Kind of poggers.
Everyone has backup characters.
6 plus 4.
10.
9, 10. Does that perceive anything?
You are unable to see either of
Okay.
the shadows that were still in this room,
If
Damn
they
it.
are.
if
Well,
they are.
That's all that I can do.
All right.
So if I
Gudrun.
can't attack anything, that's my turn.
Okay, I guess I gotta see if I can see them.
I
But I
will say
could-
Malva is unconscious in front of you,
Yes.
like dying.
So I'm going to come over here, and
Ah,
I'm going to cast... let's see... I only have one spell slot left, so let's do this. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I was gonna say you don't have to heal her. You can play as your character. If your character wouldn't
He
heal her
would.
for being stupid, then you didn't have to do it. But yeah.
He didn't know she did anything. He was
Oh.
back in another
Yeah,
room.
I think right now they all assume that Kllink did the stupid thing, not Malva.
I feel like both of the ghoul encounter and this encounter is gonna be blamed on Kllink.
11.
Well, Anastasia. Everyone knows that Anastasia did it. Sorry.
You regain 11 hit points.
Oh boy, how does 111? Okay, how does 111? How does 111? Um,
111.
All right, Malva, you are back awake.
Great.
And now glowing purple.
Shit. All right. And then I have just one quick question before like the rest of the stuff happens. Does my strength come back at all?
Your strength does not.
Until a long rest.
Your strength will not come back to its normal score until a short or long rest is taken. Gudrun, would you like to do anything else?
I can't do anything else.
You can do a free action to perceive.
I mean, yeah, you could if you'd want to.
And then you can point it out to everyone else.
It would still be disadvantage for you guys because you guys couldn't fully see them.
Yeah. So it'd still be disadvantage for you guys to attack them.
Well, they're hiding, not invisible.
Well, yeah, but it's still their ability because you technically, if he points it out, they're still invisible to you. They're just not invisible to him.
Okay.
So, that's a 25 perception.
All right. You are able to see there is one here, and there is one here. It seems that they were getting ready to attack you, and technically did not trigger any attack of opportunity because you are still within their 5 feet of movement.
Cool.
You mean 5 feet of attack?
5 feet of attack, yeah.
I turn directly to them. And just stand there.
All right. Airic, it is now your turn.
Where the... He will attempt to see them.
Okay.
Gudrun would have pointed out where they would have been,
Yeah.
but
Is that given a minute?
That's probably not going to make it.
Yeah, I'd say that
13.
you have advantage because Gudrun did point it out to you.
Okay.
So flat roll.
Hey, that's better. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Alright. You are able to see this one, but you are not able to see this one in front of you.
That's fine. I will... Where did you say it was? Here?
Here.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that's what... I will shoot at the one I can see then.
Alright. Go ahead and roll to shoot.
Shoot through the
Alright,
hit.
fucker. Just not. That was cocked. That... 9 plus 7... 16.
16? 16 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is D8 plus 3. That's cocked. 5 damage.
5 damage. Alright. It is still up.
Will you fucking die already? Action search.
Jesus Christ.
Action surge, alright.
Level 2 fighters.
Right, fuck me. Let's try this again. Dirty 20.
30-20 hits, go ahead and roll damage.
Oh,
Whatever
Jesus.
you do, it's gonna kill them, but...
That is max damage for 11 damage.
Very much.
Alright, he is dead. How do you kill it?
So, sort of, as the first arrow sort of goes through him, like, well, you just fucking die! And the other arrow just, again, straight through where his head would be.
Alright, it lets out a scream as you do that, and it disappears.
Alright. Where's the last fucking one? And that's the end of my turn.
Alright, Malva, it is now your turn.
You're not dead.
You're not dead, but you are lying on the ground.
I'm purple.
Yeah, and I look so much weaker than I really was today. I get, and I look a lot weaker than I should. But then I will look around and try to find the last little bugger.
Give me a perception check.
Well, I don't think I see it because I got 10.
Advantage.
Yeah, you do have advantage because Gudrun did point out the general area.
Well, that's a nat 1, so like, fuck.
You have your halfling. You can reroll that ones.
Oh, well, that was advantage, so my highest number was a 10. So like, I rolled a 7 and then a nat 1.
Okay, but you can technically reroll the nat 1 and then take it if it's a higher number.
Well, a 2 is a higher number, but...
With a 10, sadly, you are unable to make out where... You know where Gudrun was pointed in the general direction, but you are unable to see where it is.
Okay, well, I can't do much. I don't have heals. I'm a fucking monk. So she will just... Could patient defense, but I don't think it's worth it, so I will just stand there and just catch my breath and be like, I don't feel good.
Alright. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. Kllink.
Perception at advantage. 15.
15? You cannot see it.
Wait, and maybe more. Yeah, it suddenly turns into a nat 20.
It does not. It's not. I can see those dice.
Yeah, so it turns into a nat 20.
You can't see it.
Can I make a blind swing at a disadvantage? Because I know the general area.
Sure.
Alright, it normals out because I have advantage because of pack tactic.
Alright.
9 plus 7 equals 16.
Alright, it definitely hits, so go ahead and roll damage.
And then 6 plus a d6. 8 plus 5, 13.
13. You swing blindly, and it
Go away!
and it appears in front of you as you kill it. How do you kill it?
Yeah, I just start wildly slashing and it just randomly disappears. Like, goes up in a puff of shadow.
Alright, and you guys are no longer in initiative.
Bonus action, so. And
Good, because I don't have much to do anyways.
I go over and I grab the gem.
Alright, I will say you are able to grab the crystal. You are able to walk over and grab the orb. Malva, you are still holding on to the cloak that you ripped off of this.
Will put it down on the ground and said that was not worth it.
What were you saying?
So I was just looking at So is the orb anything special, and is the cloak anything special?
The cloak is nothing special. The orb, as you take it off of the statue, is a crystal orb. And you can write that it is a crystal orb worth 25 gold pieces.
I give it to Malva.
Uh-huh.
Since you were the one that kind of got hurt, I think you should have this.
Thanks.
That's
and she
cute.
will like grab the. Okay, does the orb have any weight to it? I'm trying to hold it and go and drop it and be like, can someone put that in my bag?
You are literally only 2 weaker than Kllink. So
But it's still a 3.
It technically weighs 3 pounds, 1 pound.
So yeah, no, she would be like, drop it and be like, can you just put it in here, please? Point to her
okay.
bag.
I remember when I was that weak.
puts it
It was 2 days ago.
And Nala will just be like, help.
Oh wait, no, technically it's 4 pounds. So
Great, that's like a bowling ball, so she's done.
It just breaks your arm.
Actually, roll me a percentile,
Stop.
Malva, because this is a crystal orb that you are dropping on a concrete ground.
No.
Okay.
What is it?
So good. Actually, 96%.
All right, it does not break.
So, can we now go down the stairs like we were going to?
I will say, Kllink, you're looking at your party. They look beat up. You're not sure what happened to Malva, but Malva can't even lift up this orb that you are managing to hold.
Somehow.
Like, it is heavy to you, but Malva could not even take it.
But the thing is, where can we rest? The 5 room's back there, but who knows what's gonna come out?
I would suggest that, like, I think a lot of us here are rather drained or damaged, so I think a rest would probably be in order at some point.
Fun fact:
The room back there, the 5 rooms, did they have locks on the door?
I'd say yes.
Oh, we can go back to the 5 rooms. They have locks on the door, so we can one of us would have to share them.
What were you saying?
That
Gudrun?
would work.
Gudrun was saying, as far as going to say, fun fact: had that rolled 1 higher on its on the strength drain, he would have dropped to the ground.
You only have a 4 in strength?
No, he would have dropped to the ground because his chainmail.
Yeah, heavy armor.
Oh, yeah.
Chainmail requires 13 strength. It would have dropped me to 12.
Luckily, I'm unarmored, but I still have equipment on me that's literally weighing her down.
Yeah, Malva, you don't know if you'd be able to get up off the floor right now. You have been lying on the floor.
I'm gonna start picking up Malva's equipment.
Aw. You are you're able to pick up like 1 or 2 things off of her before you start feeling very heavy.
It's enough.
I'm gonna say this right now. Malva's only carrying 75 pounds on her, but now thanks to the adjustments to her character sheet, she is technically under push, drag, and lift right now.
Alright, so what do you guys want to do?
I
was
feel like
thinking-
a rest would be in
Back to the rooms.
So we're moving back
What
to the.
kind of rest are we thinking of taking?
Why don't we all get some rest?
I
As
feel
in-
like
Do we want to do a short rest or a long rest?
I could use a long rest.
All right, everyone get in.
Someone, I think someone is like kind of dragging Malva at least, or carrying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I would
more of
have.
a collaborative effort.
Yeah, I've been carrying all your stuff.
Well, if you guys all need rest, I can take the first watch because I think I'm not too beat up.
Well, fun fact.
I can take all watch.
Fun fact: if we do a short rest, your cleric ain't got no healing.
Okay.
This player
I will
takes
say-
long rest to get spell slots back.
I will say, you guys have no idea what time of day it is right now.
How about just everyone picks a room and locks the door?
I'll need a long rest for sure to be of any use during the next battle.
Well, I'm mostly fine, and if Aerendyl is also mostly fine, I think we should definitely take watches if people are going to have a long rest.
Gladly.
Yeah.
Like, take watches and the doors locked. Doors can lock.
Doors can be unlocked.
But you would hear door being unlocked.
Not
No, I
always.
just
If they roll really well on sleight of hand and then do it, then you won't be able to hear it.
Uh-huh.
Don't.
Also, ghosts can walk through doors.
Don't.
Alright.
Well, everyone at least pick a room.
Okay. Yep. I guess I'll do that. I'll pick the room with the hairbrush was, I guess.
Alright.
The funky hairbrush.
Yeah, I was gonna say Malva needs a long rest anyway, just to get her strength back.
Alright.
Eric, are you picking
And
up?
I'm gonna
No, Airic's not
take
picking a
my
room.
bedroll
You're
and
not
I'm
sleeping
gonna
at all?
instead of just sleeping on the straw
let's put it
bed, I'm
this
gonna
way.
use my
Like,
bedroll.
Airic
the bed.
basically doesn't need a rest.
I don't need one either, but I wanted a sad moment of everyone getting a room and Kllink doesn't. But that's fine.
Airic's
I think
gonna sort of
Aerendyl...
sit up
Arendyl's
against
basically,
this wall.
I don't need a rest, but he's gonna be like hovering around the door to the room where his sister went.
Yeah.
Aww.
Cool.
Oh, Aerendyl, you don't want to share a room with your past lover.
Such a romantic setting.
Who wouldn't
Past
do
lover.
anything anyway.
Past
Malva.
lover?
I'll stay stealth and stay on the lookout.
You fucked Malva in the first episode.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Excuse me, Malva was there, she remembered.
I'll stay hidden.
Malva's Arendyl's putting that memory out of his mind.
I will say everyone can take a... Yeah, if you guys technically don't take a long rest, then you technically do get a point of exhaustion. So Kllink, Airic, and Aerendyl, you guys would at least have to sleep for some of it.
He will be sleeping for some of it. He's just not taking a room, basically.
Okay.
I would sleep.
Well,
with
if Aerendyl, I mean, we don't all need.
so with the
We don't
bucket
need
slightly up,
Airic.
and then you
We don't
tie
need all
off
three
the-
of us on watch. So
exactly,
I guess
we can sort of cycle it.
for now, yeah.
I'm
I will
very-
take one of the next like main watches or whatever, but I'll do a short rest,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna knock on the door where Anna went. Not
Okay.
knockety.
I'll just say
Knock, knockity.
it's open.
So I'll poke my head in, and is there room for me to lay my bedroll?
There's two other
I
rooms.
suppose.
Alright, there's two other rooms that have nobody in them.
Okay. Arendyl's gonna lay his bedroll down like by the that looks like a nightstand.
Okay.
I'll lock your door for you, Malva.
You.
I'm not sleeping. I'm
Okay.
locking. I can lock it from the outside. Then I go, as everyone sits ahead, I go,
Yeah, make yourself welcome in my home. Get comfortable.
Oh, right, because you stole the fucking deed to the house.
He has the fucking deed to the
"This is
house.
my house."
Alright, also, Jay, Fox has redeemed a nat 20 for you. Because she feels like the cleric needs this. So you have now have a nat 20 for Gudrun to use. And as everyone takes a long rest, I will say, since it is pretty late for Nightshade right
That's
now,
a person.
it is midnight, I believe, for you, Nightshade.
Yeah, I'm still up to go for a little more if people want.
Poggers, let's keep on.
Do you guys want to keep going for a bit longer?
Yes, more death.
Unfortunately, I think this would be the best time for me, considering there's still a lot I need to do.
Yeah, I
for
still
my
gotta go.
house.
Okay.
Because I came home and immediately got in call for here, so I haven't eaten yet.
All right,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
fair.
sorry, y'all.
So this will probably be where we call the session. You
Okay.
guys do not level up before you ask.
No.
Anarchy.
So do we level up?
No. So Kllink is level 1 again.
Die?
Kllink lost a
Level
level.
1.
So the cleric gains that level, right?
So how many levels can I lose until I die?
So I give that level to Malva instead because I feel bad.
No, Malva did the stupid. It's fine.
No, I
anything-
felt so bad because I saw on the GM layer, I read on the book, if anyone touches the statue, the shadows would appear. There was they were completely hidden to the point where they were basically non-existent. So with any perception or anything, you would not have seen them. And then you touched the shadow thing. I was like,
To be fair, I was gonna be that player earlier where I'm like, I didn't technically touch it directly. I touched the cloak, but then I was like, that's just no.
Kind of
the
cheap,
cloak
but
was on the statue, so it was with anything that touched anything on the statue. So I was kind of hoping Kllink was gonna actually grab the orb.
immediately go for the one thing that he shouldn't have. Yeah, that's Kllink.
You literally said it looks like an arcane focus, so I was like, oh, that's lame. I don't want it. So I literally was just gonna ignore this.
Yeah. Thank you guys for coming out to this session.
Yeah, this
And
was
I
fun.
get back into
I
it.
enjoyed this.
It was. Hopefully,
We're back.
assuming everyone is all good for next week, we will see you guys next week.
Should be.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next time on Curse of Strahd.
Kllink activated.
People die.
Emotional
Poggers.
twirl.
I lose last 3 of my strength and die.